legacy. Many people don't know what it means, but we want to describe and demonstrate to you what it means to us, especially through polygyny. So I'm going to be sharing a number of different videos that goes through how I'm building a legacy through polygyny and on my most important values of faith, family, finances, and freedom. With that being said, enjoy. All right, so this is the haul, if you will, just completed. And I'm going to show you pretty much what it takes, or at least how much it costs, if you will, just for polygynous family when it comes to grocery shopping. You take all this stuff out, then I'll separate it because this is for 2 homes. Because again, this is polygyny. In this particular store called Boutica, there are 3 different levels. So one level you will have the meat, you will have the vegetables, and then you have the traditional extra stuff, the box stuff, and so on, right? So I already got the meat. I didn't film that, didn't have my sons with me at the time. But you'll notice that I'm putting everything on a scale because in many different countries, things are just weighed. And it kept very, very simple with the process. Then we move over to the checkout where they take, of course, cash or plastic, if you will. And I continue. It's relatively simple, but instead of having a big box store like a Walmart or Costco, even though they do have some big box stores, we go to kind of keeping the mom and pop shops alive. So now we're on the lowest level with the traditional goods and foods and stuff like that. Ringing everything up for there. Didn't really get much B-roll or other footage of just traditional shopping. Want to have people feeling all weird with us having a phone doing regular stuff. I was already asked a couple of times, like, okay, what are you doing? It's not something normal, nor do I want to necessarily stick out as the foreigner that I am. Nevertheless, it's all good. Grabbed all the food, scooped an Uber, put everything in there. Got to the house. The Uber was approximately like 90 cents or something like that when it comes to American currency. Got to the house, put everything on the table. This is the haul right here. Okay, should last about a week or so, a little over a week. And I put everything at one house so I could just kind of film this for you guys, and then I'll separate and take half of it to the other house, pretty much separate things and knowing what's what. Nevertheless, here we go. And I didn't take this out. This is basically the same type of chicken that's already at the other end of the table for you to check out. All right, so we have our meats. All right, some beef. Everything is halal and dabiha, so no extra fees and funds for that. Everything is slaughtered properly according to Islamic ways. The vegetables and so on and so forth. So this is just a regular haul. I was finishing working out the gym, and I said, you know what? Since I'm in this area right now, why don't I just go ahead and stop at the grocery store real quick, call my son, one of my sons, to come help. Went ahead and knocked it out. Now let's talk about pricing. We know that prices of food and prices of pretty much everything in the States, for example, is going through the roof, whether that's the States or the UK or whatnot, when it's really a shame. But this is what it looks like here. So we're looking at the chicken, the wings, and the breast. So the total for 2 families for everything that I have weighed up here is $37 or 1,900 Egyptian pounds. And at the time of this filming, you get 51 Egyptian pounds for $1 US. So again, $37 for all of that meat. This is the regular store all the way on the bottom. That comes to $5,000. That is just under $100. Then we had a red meat that comes to just about $30. Then all of the vegetables was about $17. All right. So that last shot was of the vegetables. Well, clearly this is a different shot. We just got into eating as a family. Today we had our family council, also known as our family meeting. And my video editor informed me that it ended quite abruptly. So I'm doing this right now to make sure there's some type of continuity. But basically what I shared was just a simple grocery haul, if you will. Should last about a week or so, not necessarily the vegetables. But I know, the meat absolutely will. But I wanted to just, again, share that with you, just kind of to show the difference between what's going on
throughout the rest of the Western world, if you will, because that'll cost 4 to 5 times, even more, depending on where you're from, than what we paid. All right. So it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep, and then how much that works for you when you're not working. That's something my mentor taught me a long time ago. There are many more assets that you can have when you're not being utilized as a resource from somebody else that's digging everything out of you, not necessarily somebody else, but specifically different governments that see you as the resource and the pawn. All right. So if you like this type of video, the information that we're sharing, make sure you put in the comments more of this type of video, please. That's if you're polite. So more of this type of video in the comments, where we just got to share our lifestyle with world schooling, traveling, practicing polygyny, and what we're doing, kind of some behind the scenes, if you will. Now, that video, you saw a few different clips because you didn't see the parts where driving and shopping down aisles or breaking the stuff back, because it's a lot of work. And having to pull out a camera to do that isn't necessarily the easiest or the funnest. Yes, I said it, the funnest. So if you like it, I appreciate you sticking through and checking everything out. Now, if you want to see what programs and everything they work with, make sure you go to our website, take the polygamy readiness assessment at outstandingpersonalrelationships.com. Again, I'm Coach Nazir, the coach that helps people get their shift together. That being said, Assalamu alaikum. Peace.
If you enjoy that, comment legacy. And if you're on YouTube, DM us on IG, Outstanding Relationships Legacy. And I see some information about how we were able to do that, focusing on those 4 principles: faith, family, finances, and freedom. All right, get back to living life. Peace.